Hey guys, this is Clash Royale Bros here. This is the official first video, I think, that we're making, and today I'm just going to be showing you my deck and how to basically use it. So what I use is guards. They are really good. I use them kind of just as like defense, and they're really cheap. So that's what I use them for. Goblin Hut, that's for like, because I don't have a whole lot of defense for a lot of high ground, so I use that for air attacks. Goblin Skeleton, if you can get him to that tower, he is amazing. Like, he will destroy. Infernal Tower, this is like my go-to for anything overpowered, because say someone drops a Mega Knight and I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. The log is for them little small troops. Dark Prince, he's good. And like, yeah, I like him. Skeleton Army, use him for pushing sometimes, but I mean, I don't use him a whole lot. Baby Dragon, it's good for like, I use it for air attacks, because I don't really have anything else. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a pay to win. I'm only on Arena 8. And, yeah, this is my clan, so if you want to join, you can. It's Royal Academy. And this is my impression of basically Skeleton Prince Baby Dragon deck. So we're going to play a few games here. I don't want to make it too long, considering it's our first video. And if you like this video and it helps you, please hit the subscribe and like and that little bell. As you see, getting a legendary chest. I'll probably film that tomorrow. And let's get into it. So first we're going to fight. Let's see what this guy's name is. Hulk Smash. That's kind of a funny name. So we start out with the Infernal Tower, Giant Skeleton, Log, and Goblin Hut. So first things first. I'm not going to place it there. That would have been bad. We're going to drop Goblin Hut, and we're going to wait, and then we're going to drop this baby skeleton. Not baby skeleton. Sheesh. My words today. This giant skeleton. We'll use the log on the skeletons to get rid of them, because they're really weak. And I want to get him to that tower. See, I don't care if he dies, as long as he gets to that tower, because you see how much that bomb does for damage. And I'll drop the baby dragon to counter these minion hordes, because not baby dragons, minion hordes do like a lot of damage. I'm gonna drop the Dark Prince. This is a really offensive deck, so like, if you're used to playing defense, this isn't one of the decks I would recommend for you. As you see, I'm about to take this first tower here, as soon as that goblin gets another thing. And I've actually barely get a lot of 3 crowns from this deck, so I go for usually the double side. I'm going to wait for that, for my giant skeleton to get in and that to spawn. So you see he played the wizard. Wizards are really good. Shoot, I got to log that, although it's not going to make it there. See, I don't like it when he does that, because wizards are a really good counter to this deck. But like, if you have log, and I mean, you can really separate log out for anything. Like, you can swap it for, say, an arrows. Arrows would be good against small troops too. I just use log because like, it really like hits certain people like hard, because like, see, he played the Infernal Dragon. So what I'm going to do is I'm waiting for this Infernal Tower to get in. And of course he played that. So we drop Skeleton Army on him as soon as we can. So we don't want to lose that tower, and you don't want to take too much damage. So after this, we are going to send in the Giant Skeleton, because we have a lot of small troops out there. See, I'll log that. The small troops are going to help a lot for the, like, if they play Skeleton Army. I constantly get Skeleton Armied, like, a lot when I use this deck. Like, almost every time I play a giant skeleton, someone will Skeleton Army it. And see, we're gonna 3 crown. And see, that's the really good part of it, is it's really offensive and it puts your opponent in a defensive mode. Now this guy, he didn't have a clan, and like those people, they're not getting cards from people, and they're probably not the best. And you constantly want to be donating to your clan, and you want a really active clan. Like my friend's playing right now, and he's also part owner of the channel along with my 2 other friends so far. We're trying to get some others in. And see, like, easy swap out for like some cards, or say you didn't have the dark prince, you could put in regular prince, although if you do have him, I recommend him. Log you can swap out for arrows, and like I wouldn't use this deck if you didn't have Giant Skeleton, because Giant Skeleton is the main person in this deck. Infernal Tower, I mean, it's kind of preferable preference, because like I really like the Infernal Tower. Like I spent 80 gems on it this morning, and like you can swap out stuff, and it's like I didn't have guards until a couple of days ago, and I was using minions. Minions are a really good swap for guards, because they're basically that, but they just don't have the shield, and they do a little bit less damage depending on what level you are. And we're gonna get into another battle here, see who we're fighting. Not even gonna try. Some name that probably butcher. Well, I couldn't even pronounce it. I don't even know what that was. We'll just call him Sir Scribble Lots. So we're coming in here with, see, he played that, and that kind of puts me on a defensive too, because I don't, like, if someone has another Giant Skeleton, it's really hard to counter them in this, because Giant Skeleton is just so good. He played Witch, and Witch can easily get taken out by Giant Skeleton if you have something else to lay with it. And even if he gets to the spot, so he'll get taken out. See, just like that. And then the second tower is like basically a couple hits. Now he laid Balloon, which, it's okay. It's good if you can get it to the tower, as long as he doesn't get a second hit there. I didn't want him to get that second hit, because I'd be mad. Now we're kind of really going to have to play defensive on this left side. Like I see he played a prince, so I'm going to lay the skeleton army here. And that really stops the prince. If you are early and you're kind of just running out of stuff to lay, and you see a prince and he's really hard to come, like if you don't have if you have skeleton army, that is a great counter for the prince. Now he played baby dragon, and I can't really counter that, so we might lose this tower unless I can get this infernal out in time. No. See, that's the problem too. If you're running up against a fairly matched deck, it is extremely easy to get caught up, and he's gonna rocket my goblin, the spear goblin hut, because that is a really good card. At least to me, I think it is. It hit double elixir. I don't really wanna waste the 6 elixir to send a giant skeleton over to that left side, because I feel like that would be just kind of a waste. And see, I sent mine over there. So, and he played all his cards over here. I'm going to place this to distract him from that tower. Now, if I can get him distracted enough that, see, my bomb's going to take out that tower. So all I need to do is defend this side. So I'm going to lay this, and we're just really just trying to defend right now. See, I laid that, but I don't know. He might take this tower, and we might have to go into overtime. Yeah, he took the tower. We're going into overtime, but we're going to send the giant skeleton over there, and we're going to drop this. See, the spear goblins are doing their job, and they're taking out that giant skeleton. That's what I wanted them to do. Now, when you're in this situation, when you have like 2 sides, to the problem. Yeah, I lost that one. See, that's the other thing. If you have a deck, like, I really have a hard time going up against skeleton army decks. We'll just give them a good game and a crying emoji because we lost. Like, if you're going up against a giant skeleton deck, it is easily way harder on the defensive side because it really puts you into the defense. And that's why I have the Infernal Tower and Skeleton Army, because they really just help you out. And, well, guys, like, here, I'll play one more. I'll play one more match, and then we'll end it for this episode. See, we have what I call the perfect setup, which is Spear Goblin Hut, Giant Skeleton, and Baby Dragon, and that is a really good setup. Although he laid P.E.K.K.A, and I don't like messing with mini P.E.K.K.As. Oh no. Well, that tower will take him. We're going to drop the Giant Skeleton over here, and we're going to save up to get that Baby Dragon. See, those are the other things that I don't like, is when people have Giant Skeleton, because it makes me just like, oh, why? And he cloned it. See, clone in this game, if you're running a Giant Skeleton deck, is really good. See, I don't have clone yet, which really makes me mad, because I've been trying for like a couple of weeks now, and I've yet to get clone. So we've knocked that tower down pretty well. And he has played Minion Horde, so we're going to drop the Infernal Tower because I really want to defend this right side, because I'd rather not him get to my Spear Goblin Hut. See, this is one of those Prince. See, he's kind of running a similar deck, except I don't think he has Dark Prince. See, he froze my Infernal Tower, which is a really good defensive strategy for him, because, like, the Prince would have just easily been wiped out by that. See, I was predicting him to do that, so I was readying that log, as you saw, and we just want that Giant Skeleton to get to the tower. He might take it down without even dying. Yeah, he's gonna, but the P.E.K.K.A will finish him. We're gonna drop Goblin Hut because I don't really have any good troops to play against a mini P.E.K.K.A. Except guards are a really good idea against them. And I like to put guards in front and then Skeleton Army in back. But see, they played, oh, he froze that. That makes me sad, because we're going to lose all those troops. He played Minion Horde, which is a really good defense against really small troops. Drop log because I don't want to deal with those guys. And I'm trying to decide if we go for the 3 crown or not. Oh, see, he arrowed my guys, which kind of makes me sad. We're gonna take this defense and we're gonna put it into a push. Now the Spear Goblins are gonna kind of help that out, except we're gonna lose that. We're gonna lose the Giant Skeleton. Now, unless he pulls some magic voodoo and just magically destroys this tower in 3 seconds. No, we won. Let's see what we get. Nothing, because my chest slots are full. So tomorrow we'll have the victory, not the victory, jeez, Fortnite. The legendary chest ready, and we'll have the magical chest ready. And hopefully we'll do one of those videos, and then I'll try and make, I don't know, maybe I'll make a Lava Loon deck. I've done that before, and it's really good. And I will see you guys in the next episode later. Remember to hit that subscribe button, little bell, and the freaking like button if you liked this video and it just helped you a lot. Peace.